Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's Hangout. My name is Billy Funk, the Extreme Networker. We are talking about a fantastic opportunity, a brand new company called Kannaway. This company went into kind of like a soft launch, a leader's leverage launch, if you want to call that, essentially a pre-launch about 4 days ago. And in less than 4 days, the company has grown from 0 to 10,000 people in that short time span. So in order for that to happen, there's got to be massive curiosity, there's got to be mass appeal. This company has to have something that can excite interest and get a lot of people really, really excited. And that's what Kannaway is all about. It's a opportunity for anybody to start their own business and to take advantage of what's happening inside of society with the realization and the knowledge that, you know what, hemp is actually just a plant. And we're not talking about marijuana. We're not talking about getting high and THC. We're talking about CBD. There's a big, big difference between THC and CBD. THC has been known to get you high, and CBD has been known and associated with something else, the word healthy. And if you were to research right now cannabidiol, and you were to go on your favorite search engine, and you were to type in what is CBD, or maybe even go to mycbdresearch.com, you would find a whole lot of information. You would find why so many people are so excited about this fantastic opportunity. And I'm sitting here with 10 phenomenal leaders. I'm also sitting in a room of Troy Neihart, who actually took this vision of this incredible company, these products that have been being produced and are federally legal inside of 50 states, and he brought it to our hands, and he put it inside of our favorite way to advertise and build a business, network marketing. And I think that's pretty cool. You want to say anything right now, Troy?
Boy, Billy, I just walked into here, but it sounds, as always, you killed whatever you just told them. So interested to hear what the panel has to say tonight, and I'll chime in here and there along the way.
Awesome. So we got some really special guests on the line. We got people from all walks of life, from all over the country, that are all saying yes to Kannaway, that are all super excited. And we got John Sterling out there, who has built many businesses online. He's an absolute beast, and he's rock and rolling with Rodney Burton. Hey, John, why is it that somebody of your stature, somebody that can do what you do, why did you choose Kannaway?
I chose it for some personal reasons. You can't hear me, right?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I chose it for personal reasons. I think that it's beneficial. When you say health, I don't really want to get into the story because of limitations, but I think that if this was out a couple years ago, somebody that I was very dear to me wouldn't have had as much struggle as they had. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. But you know, I know marketing, and I also know trends. And you know, when bills are signed in the government, and you know, it's such a controversial subject. My father, he went through the 60s and 70s. He knows a lot more than I do about the subject. He gave me the thumbs up. He said, you know what I mean, it's a really good subject. It's a really good topic base. It does appeal to the masses in a health aspect. And as long as you know, you know, you don't get carried away with yourself. That's what he always tells me. Don't get carried away. But you know what I mean. Keep it within limitation, within reason. You know what I mean. I think it could be a fantastic company. I think it could be a fantastic idea. That's why I signed on. And you know, Rodney pulled my card and said, you know, bring it on here. I want to show you something. And he explained it in such a way that, you know, made my decision a lot easier. You know what I mean?
Right on. You know, I think that once everybody sees what Kannaway is all about and sees the products that we have and we're about to launch with, they're going to get really excited, like you too, John. And, you know, there's a lot of great stories behind CBD. You know, there's a lot of testimonials. You know, if I was able to share with you what I know about CBD and all the great stories and families that I've met, you know, whose lives have been completely transformed in different ways by CBD, if I was able to share that with you, which I'm not, because the FDA has got, you know, certain regulations. If I was able to share that with you, you guys would all, who are watching this right now, get really, really excited. You'd all want this fantastic product. And you'd all want to share this opportunity. So let's find out why somebody like Ethan Burke, who is, you know, part of the new YPE generation, the young person evolution. You know, Ethan, you've got a lot of friends. You know, you're in that college bracket. Why is somebody like yourself excited about CBD and Kannaway?
You know, it's exactly what you said. The YPE movement is in Kannaway. You know, I've been looking at a lot of different companies during my career in network marketing, and honestly, this is the only one that's really caught my attention that I said, hey, I can definitely market this to people my age with no problem. I have literally had 0 people from the age of 18 to 25 say no to this. So it's been super easy to blow up in my generation. So you know, that's exactly you know, why I'm doing this. You know, that's what's got me excited about Kannaway.
Right on. You. Appreciate you joining us today, and you know, we'll come back to you later and find out some more information about why the college market is such a, you know, a hot trending really culture for network marketing, and something that, you know what, I think that they're going to really resonate with Kannaway. Larry Petrucci, you know, you've been inside network marketing for quite a while now. What is it about Kannaway that's getting you really excited right now?
Well, Billy, first of all, can you hear me?
If you can maybe pick up your volume a little bit.
Is that
Go ahead and say. Oh.
No? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on here or not.
Perfect. I can hear you loud and clear, Larry.
I've been involved with a few network marketing companies and have had some fairly decent success in the past, but I've ran into some roadblocks with different issues coming up. And I've pretty much checked out of network marketing companies for a while now. But when I heard about this one and having the knowledge and the background with the information, I was kind of blown away by it. Initially, I thought there would be some people not really wanting to listen to what the information was all about. But when I started telling people, I was actually surprised at how many people understand what's going on here. And the social climate out there has actually changed when it comes to this product. And it's really blowing me away just how many people are open and want to get involved with this.
I completely agree, Larry. You know, I've been involved in a few opportunities myself, and I've never really seen a buzz quite like Kannaway. Never seen so many people excited about something. And here's the thing: we haven't even launched the comp plan. You know, the details behind, you know, how everybody's going to get compensated hasn't really even been released yet. And yet everybody's really excited because the company's got a fantastic product that's federally legal in all 50 states. It's already produced. It's unique. It's not another soap, vitamin, lipstick, lotion, or potion. It's something that's totally different. And I believe that every 20 to 30 years, a company comes around that is able to completely shift the industry. That's able to just, it's like a mega giant. And if you're involved in that at the beginning, you know, you look back on it and you thank yourself and you thank all the people that supported you, and obviously you thank the person who invited you to take a look at that opportunity. And I truly believe, Larry, that we are on the pedestal of that company, and that company's called Kannaway.
I agree with you, Billy, 100%. You know, this is a great company right from the beginning. There are going to be quite a few people that hold off at looking at this initially, and that's okay. They're going to come around. They're going to hear about this 2 or 3 times, and then they're going to come back to us and say, what was it that you told me about this company? It might be 2 or 3 months down the road, but Billy, a year down the road, I don't even really know what to expect right now. And I've seen some big things happen in this industry. A year down the road, it's going to be nothing short of amazing.
I couldn't agree more, Larry. We'll definitely want to hear more from you later. Thank you so much for joining us. I'd like to shoot it over to Calvin Harvey III. Calvin, you're rocking and rolling in Kannaway. I see you on the leaderboard. I think you've sponsored over 50 people already, and I know you're excited about it. I just want to find out why. Why is somebody like Calvin Harvey III, you're obviously a very experienced network marketer and internet marketer, what is it about Kannaway that, you know, that screams, you know, excitement, it screams, you know, the fact that you want to get involved and blow this up?
Well, actually, when my partner, when he first approached me with it, I'm like, no, not another product. And so, because I usually don't do products. I like to stick to services, because you end up with a bunch of stuff stuck in your garage and all of that. But when he told me what it was, I said, I'm in. Just when he explained to me what it was and kind of how things were going to work, and like I just put up on my Facebook, I don't usually do products, but when I do, it's a no-brainer. And so, like, literally, I don't have to like, I haven't approached anybody about it. Everybody came to me like, hey, I want in, hey, I want in, hey, I want in, hey, I want in. It's one, for me, it's been one of the easiest things to promote because everybody already knows what it is and everybody already understands it, and it's already getting you know, so much coverage, and you know, the media overall on just everywhere is, I don't know how to explain it. I get butterflies just thinking about it. Like, I'm waiting on March 1st and April 1st. Like, I've literally been losing sleep over the past few days, like just staying up chatting with people. You know, our team is growing like crazy. It was just a no-brainer for me, honestly. When you see a product and you have the opportunity to get into something like this from the beginning, from the very beginning, and this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you sleep on it, you usually get left behind. And so I said I wasn't going to get left behind again on another deal from the beginning. So that's why I joined. I just think it's an awesome product that we're bringing to the marketplace, and you know, I support the movement, and that I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait for March 1st.
Right on. You know, Calvin, I hear you. I feel you, brother. You know, a lot of people have told me that, you know, this couldn't happen. You know, when I first saw this, I was sitting in a room of 20 people, and I was literally pinching myself going, I can't believe I'm here. You know, I flew out to California, to San Diego to take a look at it, and honestly, it was January, what was it, February or January in Chicago. It was a no-brainer for me to accept, you know, a fly into San Diego. There was 2 feet of snow on the ground in Chicago, and you know, a trip away from that cold, you know, just made sense to me. So I came to take a look at it, and you know, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to get excited. When I saw the testimonials that Kannaway had, when I saw the foundation that they had built over the last 6 years, the infrastructure, when I saw that they had, you know, the parent company had a hand in the entire process from seed to bottle with producing the hemp, with taking that plant and pulling and extracting the CBD out of the actual stock and then infusing it into the products. When I saw what their vision was like, when Christopher Hussey showed the share engine, I started poking holes at it, going, you know, there's got to be something that I'm missing here, and I couldn't find anything. I got so excited that, you know what, I just started telling everybody about it, and everybody I started telling about it, either they got excited right away, or they were very, very curious. They were very interested. And, you know, there's somebody that I told actually right away, somebody that I gave a phone call to. He's on the panel right now. Looks like you're sleeping there, Rodney Burton. You know, I know you flew in a couple weeks ago, but, you know, why did I get excited and give you a call? And why did you get excited after I gave you a call?
Pretty simple. You know, Billy called me. He was like, Rodney, I got something that's right up your alley. I was like, so what is it this time, Billy? What is it this time? And Bill was like, oh, it's this and it's that. You know, it's Kannaway. We have this new thing called CBD, cannabidiol, and it's going to blow the whole, you know, market away. I said, really? He said, well, listen, we're having this meeting up here in San Diego. Come on up here and check it out. When I got there, I was like, oh, my God, this is it right here. This is right up my alley for real. I said, I can move this thing right here really well. And, you know, I like things that are very, very sexy, things that are very, very hot, things that are different than the norm. And this is definitely out of the norm. It's very, very sexy, and it does a great good for the majority of people. So that's why I got excited. Plus, it couldn't have been a better leadership group, you know, Troy Neinhardt, you know, Billy, Jeff Rogers, and the other guys. I seen the backing that they had. I seen it wasn't a bunch of guys in the garage trying to raise money for a deal. It was guys that were already established. So that right there let me know it is worth putting my time and energy into. And so far, it's been a great ride, and we haven't even launched yet. I'm not sleepy, but I'm getting like 1,000 calls a day. You know what I mean? So I'm very, very excited.
Right on. I think we can all feel your excitement, Ronnie. I mean, if you're like me, which I know you are, your phone is just blowing off the hook like almost every single minute of the day. How many people do you think we're going to have March 1st?
I believe I'm hoping to have about 25,000 myself personally. I need 25,000 myself personally, but you know what? By March 1st, I mean, it could be 25,000. It may even be 50 because there are still people who are waiting to get in, and because everything right now is private, and once March 1st comes, you're gonna unleash the Kraken. Once you unleash the Kraken with compliance and everything, people didn't know what's going on. March 1st is here. People can really go hard and make things happen, shooting for the best results by March 28th.
Right on. No, I truly believe that we'll be at 25,000. We're at 10,000 today, and it's 4 days in. Less than 4 days, actually. Right at about 94 hours. We got 4 days left until March 1st. I don't see any reason why 25,000 people aren't going to get excited about this. We're averaging 1,000 people every other hour or something crazy. Mindy Torres, you're out there in California. You're out there, and I know that you've seen a lot of companies. I know that you've seen a lot of products. I know that you've seen a lot of opportunities. And throughout the years, you said yes to a few of them, and you've seen a lot of success. I know that you built a team of over 10,000 people in a company. So why is it that somebody like yourself, you've got? I know you don't resonate with the cannabis culture. I know you're not a person that participates in that lifestyle. So why are you saying yes to something that's cannabis based and it's a home based business?
You're exactly right. Cannabis was very new to me, and I did my research. You told me about it. I fell in love with what I saw. And can you guys see me okay? Can you hear me all right?
You look and sound great, man.
Oh, okay, excellent. Just want to make sure. Now, Billy, when you first told me about this opportunity, I did have some reservations, of course, because it's not my culture. However, when I found out just how amazing CBD is, and the benefits and the health and the blessings that are given within it, it was unbelievable. Now, on the other side, with the opportunity, of course, I've had some background working with some amazing people, and I've learned quite a bit throughout the years. Now, first company I was with, it blew up really, really fast, and anybody who knows me from that company, they're already jumping on board saying, Mindy, do you remember these days we had before? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so there. I'm signing up people every day, the phone is ringing, and it's just such a blessing to give this opportunity to so many other people. And once they do their research, they're going to see how amazing CBD is for them and this opportunity. Right now, you want to share with everyone and just get on board. It's so amazing. So it's pretty cool.
I couldn't agree more. It's an amazing opportunity. It's really a wonderful thing. It's an incredible company and product to actually share with people. Not only that, we've actually got an official Facebook group that actually Christopher and Sugar are actually the ones that are running it for corporate, and they are creating the content right now. They're creating all the content for everybody to share. Anything that you see inside of that Facebook group, you can share to anybody else on your timeline or Google Plus or Twitter. So, if you're not inside that Facebook group yet, get with your sponsor and ask them, to invite you into that group so you can see all the great content that's being curated and put together there. I'd like to swing it over to Mindy. I'll get back to you. I love the fact that you're involved in this. I know you're really, really excited. I know you started telling a whole lot of people about this, and you're probably going to tell a whole lot more. So I'll come right back to you in a little bit here. Wesley Samuels, over the past 10 years, Rodney tells me that you were the one that introduced into internet marketing. You were the one that put systems together, and you don't just join companies. You don't just say yes to any opportunity. So why is it that somebody like yourself is excited about Kannaway? Why Kannaway, and why now, Wesley?
Yeah, that's an interesting question, Billy, because I've been in the network marketing industry since the early 90s when internet marketing and technology was not even an option. This was literally tapping people on the shoulder and saying, hey, are you interested in making a little extra money? And obviously, as time evolved, my background is... Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear, Wesley. You sound great, man.
Okay. I was actually one of the first to have interaction with companies like AOL and really get baptized in the technology space and realize when you can start taking network marketing and combining the best of offline with online, and then you take a product like Kannaway that's more of a pioneer and not following a trend and be on the forefront of that, it becomes a no-brainer. So when Rodney brought this to my attention, as anybody else would in network marketing, there was about 2 seconds of apprehension, a couple of questions, and then what's next. And I think that anybody who's listening to this right now that doesn't look at this as an opportunity and have the opportunity to partner with a team that's really pioneering something that's going to be unique and take the world by storm, you're going to be left behind. So when Rodney brought this to my attention, as anybody else would in network marketing, there was about 2 seconds of apprehension, a couple of questions, and then what's next. And I think that anybody who's listening to this right now,
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So I think that, Leslie, I know you started saying it, and it was about to be really, really good. So if you missed anything, please share away.
yeah, I think you got kicked out, and I think most of the message got conveyed. But just to kind of bring it back full circle, since you came back on here, Billy, I'm one of those individuals that looks for companies that are going to pioneer and not follow trends. And I think when you do your research on CBD and what Kannaway has to offer, when you look at a company that masters and injects both the best of online and offline, and you look at an opportunity like this, it's a no-brainer.
That was, I couldn't have said it any better. The best of both worlds. Hybrid marketing in 2014, I think, is the wave of the future. We got some incredible offline marketers. We got some incredible online marketers. We got people that are actually going to meet right in the middle, because there's so many people out there that have built businesses in the past strictly offline. But eventually on your team, you're going to find and run into somebody that wants to work their business online, that wants to utilize social media, that wants to go out there and internet market. And so if you don't have the right resources, the right skill set, the right tools, and the right systems for people to implement and go out there and promote with, you're not going to have a whole lot of duplication online. Same with offline. People really don't duplicate. It's all about the systems. Systems duplicate, and I think that Kannaway is going to be that company that gives everybody the best of both worlds. So that everybody can go out there and build. If they want to run a home meeting, they want to run a hotel meeting. If you want to run a conference call or a webinar, we're going to give you all that skill set, all the tools that you've ever wanted to work with inside of a company. You're going to have it at your disposal, and I like that. On top of that, the company isn't a company that you got to fit your lifestyle into. Where most companies out there charge you hundreds of dollars just to get started initially, and a lot of people can't afford that. Especially when there's a few $100 auto ship every single month. most people inside of network marketing in the beginning aren't making that kind of money. They're not making it for 3, 6, or 9 months. And so that's why a lot of companies have a high attrition, because they make the people fit into their culture instead of allowing the culture to fit into their lifestyle. And Kannaway is going to be that company to allow anybody out there, no matter who you are, where you're at in life, to actually come into it and purchase a product, purchase a package that is going to be affordable to you. It's going to fit your lifestyle. You're going to be able to say yes to something that, you know what, you would say yes to even without a comp plan. And I like that. I like running with companies that you can say yes to it even if there wasn't a comp plan behind it. You would start sharing it with everybody even if you weren't getting paid. And I can tell you one thing, even if there wasn't a compensation plan, if there was no way to make residual income inside of Kannaway, I would still tell people about these fantastic products. That's how powerful they are, is that even without a comp plan, I still say yes to Kannaway. Mr. Tommy Armour, are you still with us?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear, man. You know, you've been around the game for a long time. I know you've built companies into hundreds of thousands of people, and I know you've had a ton of success in network marketing. You know, we really have got all sorts of people from all sorts of walks of life. Tommy Armour, why is it that you're saying yes to Kannaway, you know, this time and right now?
Well, you know, I've been looking for a home. As you know, I've been a consultant in the industry and helping countries launch internationally and doing all the stuff that you and I have talked about, Billy, for a long time. But it was, you know, you got me to come out there. I met all the people. I believed in all the people, and I saw a mixture of the right team, the right people, the right products, I believe, and the right timing in the marketplace. I think that this has got everything that I've ever looked for in a company all in one place. So I am totally fired up. And you know, I'm one of the old school guys because I've been doing this almost 30 years, and so I'm still the high touch guy, not the high tech guy. And I just figure that anybody can talk to some people about this. And I'm also amazed how much interest and how easy it is to create interest. Because I start talking to people about CBD, ask them if they know anything about it, and whether they do or don't. I create a little conversation, and everybody's interested. And I thought there'd be a lot of pushback, and there's not. So here's what I know. There are a lot of good people out there, and I figured even Snow White found 7 dwarfs. I'm going to find some good people in this and build a big business, man.
Right on. I love it, Tommy. Yeah, I love it. I know you're excited. I'm excited. You know, hopefully we can see you here on March 1st for the big buzz launch.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of that, guys, you know, we got a countdown, 4 days away from having this incredible buzz launch here in San Diego at the Sheraton Inn. There's going to be a live band. There's going to be a lot of food and drinks, and there's going to be a lot of excitement, as well as the release and the launch of the comp plan. You know, between now and April 1st, the company is in a straight line, and on April 1st, the company will roll into the compensation plan that they launch and announce on March 1st. That may have confused you a little bit, but don't worry. I can tell you this: when you understand it and look at it, you know, it'll make sense to you. One of the ways that you can do that is to get inside that official Kannaway Facebook group. And I can do a screenshot really quickly just so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So give me 1 second, and let me do a quick screenshot. Go right here. Start the screen share. All right, so right here is the Kannaway official group, and if you're not in there yet, you should definitely actually have somebody ask you, or actually you should have somebody invite you to that group. And what basically right here is where you can add people. You definitely don't want to start adding people that aren't inside of Kannaway yet. But here's where all of the content will share. And you know, this is where all the information, this is where everybody is going to get informed and updated on all the new releases about Kannaway, all the new information, all the updates, all the group announcements. So go to your sponsor and ask them to invite you into this group. It's the Kannaway official group on Facebook. And we will go back to let's talk to Calvin Harvey III again. Hey man, you've been online a lot, and you know, you've seen a lot of probably companies that have a buzz or created a buzz in the beginning. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Absolutely not. That's it's the craziest thing ever that I've seen. You know, over 10,000 people. I was just checking my power line, and I have over 10,000 people and my own personal power line, and it's just been 4 days. So I'm just, I'm excited to see where 4 months is going to be. If we did this and and it started with a small group of people, if we did this in 4 days, just imagine what's gonna happen in 4 months. And that's why, like again, I said I have butterflies just just thinking about how awesome this is gonna be. Like the next year, it's just gonna be out of control. I think, in my opinion, just judging from what's happened over these 4 days. I've been in a lot of companies. I signed up, hundreds and thousands of people into different opportunities, and I've never seen anything grow this fast. So, guys, if you're on the fence, get off the fence, click the button below, and join now.
Right on, Kevin. I couldn't agree more. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Troy Neihart, who's standing right behind me, did you see this coming, brother?
Well, Billy, we knew we had our hands on something special, but to be honest with you, to put in the numbers that we put in the last, 3-4 days has been quite shocking here at the corporate office. We're excited. We're ramping up. We're going to be prepared to deliver, and everybody in the operations department says bring it. We're ready, and let's double these numbers by the end of the week, if not triple them.
So the company's prepared to have massive growth. The company's prepared to ship out and produce as much product as anybody can actually sell.
That's right, Billy. We've ramped up, and it's going to be fun for those of you that are coming in on March the 1st to San Diego at our launch event that we're doing. It's going to be a big party. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do a business opportunity meeting from 5 to 7, and then follow that up by a night of fun times and partying. And those that are there are going to get to enjoy life.
Awesome. So the company's going to launch with hemp vape. I think Ronnie has some on him right now, or has a hemp vape on him, as well as the Cannabis Beauty Defined, which is a salve. Am I correct, Troy?
That's absolutely correct.
Awesome. That's a topical, and I've heard a lot of great testimonies behind it. I wish I could share with you right now the incredible stories behind the products, but because of FDA regulations, I can't. If I could, you would want to buy them right now. And what's cool about what we're doing right now is we're allowing people to lock their spots in for free between now and March 1st. So if you are looking at this right now for the first time, if somebody invited you to this hangout and you're saying, wow, this sounds like an incredible idea, an unbelievable opportunity, you guys, it sounds like you have everything together and you got something different, something special, something that nobody else has, and you want to get started right now, go ahead and click that button below and take your sponsor's 7-digit ID. If they haven't given it to you yet, go ahead and request that from them and go through the entire process, watch those 4 videos, take a hard look at that compliance video, and put in that sponsor ID and lock your spot in now, because I think everybody on this panel is so excited, and they're not sleeping because they've never seen anything like it. We've never had this much success. It's never been this simple and easy to get people excited and curious about an opportunity. At least that's been, my experience so far. Christopher Hussey, where are we at with the numbers? How many people have joined Kannaway since we started this hangout? You know what? I think Christopher's got me on mute right now because I usually talk.
I can hear you.
How many people have joined Kannaway since we started this hangout? No, he still doesn't hear me. And he's on mute. We'll come right back to Mr. Hussey. Ethan Burke, you're out there. You're representing the YPE, the young person evolution that's happening. Have you seen a lot of excitement from the college kids?
Literally everyone I've talked to has gone absolutely nuts, especially over the hemp vape idea. I mean, I don't even have one in my hands, and I've signed up 12 kids in college. And, it's just because kids like to look cool. Kids like to smoke. I mean, I feel weird saying that, but lots of kids in my generation smoke, especially where I live. So, if you put something healthy in their hands, say, hey, this also doubles as a stylus, you can play with your smartphone with it, people are just going to go nuts over especially that hemp vape. That's what I'm seeing a lot with the college kids. A lot of the female people I've been speaking with really like the idea of the salve. I haven't really looked much into it, but everyone who has been really excited about it. But You know, the two products I've been putting in front of people in my generation have gotten them really excited, simply because they like following trends. They like, you know, kind of having an identity to themselves. So to be able to represent a company that is completely unique in its products and its standing is, it speaks very, very loudly to people in college.
I couldn't agree more, man. Mr. Wesley Samuels, how has it been, you know, talking to people about Kannaway? Have you seen, you know, the same excitement level as everybody else? Or are people saying yes? Are they saying no? Are they saying, you know, Kannaway, what is that? Is it hemp? Is it cannabis? You know, is it THC?
Yes. Excuse me. All of the above. I think what's interesting is Rodney likes to use this line, sell the sizzle, not the steak. And when you kind of look at what's going on now, obviously when you talk hemp or cannabis, we know where most people go in terms of their own thought process. And what I find it to be is a lot more of a conversation starter, because most people just understand the THC aspect of cannabis versus the CBD, and it becomes, well, what's CBD? Well, go ahead and Google that, and then it allows for further conversation and you to then talk more about how you have an opportunity that they equally can have an opportunity in taking advantage of a company that's marketing that specific product, that's pioneering something with zero competition, that's ready to take the world by storm. And if that's not a conversation starter or something to get somebody excited, I don't know what is.
Neither do I. If that's not a conversational starter, I don't know what else is. It really is the best door opener. It's the best conversational starter I've ever seen. It draws people in. They're curious, and a lot of them are really serious when they hear what this is all about. And that's what it's all about, is taking people from that curious level to the serious level and showing them what CBD is, directing them so that they can go and do their own research. And you could tell them, go do your own research. Go look up cannabidiol. Go look up what is CBD. Go do your own homework, okay? And you know what? By the end of the night, I almost guarantee you're going to call me back after you figure out what this is. You may think it's something right now. You may think it's this plant that's, you know, that's green and, you know, it's only that about getting high. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not anything like that. It's completely different. Go check it out yourself. Do your own homework. And Christopher Hussey, where are we at with the numbers, brother?
Can you guys hear me?
You know, you're whispering. Have you lost your voice?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, let me do a quick refresh. Here we go. Yeah, my voice is I've been you know, I added 10,000 new friends in the last 4 days, and there's been a lot of conversation, so my voice is kind of weird. I think we put on about 75 people since we started the Hangout. We're at 10,724 people, guys.
Wow. And we haven't even hit 4 days yet.
Not even 4 days.
Yep, we're about an hour and 20 minutes away from like the 4-day anniversary of the doors opening up of Kannaway, and we're just at about 11,000 people. Where do you think we're going to be 4 days from now? Where do you think we're going to be 4 weeks from now? How about 4 months from now? I mean, the numbers are absolutely staggering. This is one of those times where, you know, when you realize the opportunity that you have at hand, when you realize where you're at inside this company, where you could be at if you're not in yet, you know, you realize that you're at the very beginning of something that's very special. Something that can absolutely change not only your life, but everybody around you. You can help and impact so many people, I believe, with this opportunity that, you know what, I don't know why anybody would ever say no to it. But of course, it's not for everybody. You know, that's what network marketing is all about. It's something it's not for everybody. It's like karate. You know, some people like it, some people don't. So I never force it on anybody. Kind of like Calvin said earlier, people come to me. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there you can talk to. You know, there's people like Rodney Burton. There's people like Larry Petrucci. There's people like John Sterling. There's people like Wesley Samuels, and Calvin, and Ethan, and Mindy, and Tommy Armour. Let's go to. I'm gonna pick a number 1 through 10, and Larry Petrucci, your number was called. What's happening, brother? Are you excited? Let me hear some fire from Larry. Are you fired up?
I'm just sitting back in utter amazement at what's going on, buddy. I mean, really. What is really going on? I've never seen this before. I'm speechless. Well, I'm never really speechless, but I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. 4 days. And look at the number.
And how long have you been in the industry for?
Well, I pretty much have done it full-time since 2007. You kind of know the story, what happened with my dad that led me into health and wellness products. But I've dabbled back since 1984. I've never seen anything like this before. You know, you hear these cliches all the time about people saying, no, this is the greatest. Things are happening like I've never seen before. I've never seen this before. Never. This is crazy. I'm happy. I'm hempy.
You're hempy. I like that. I love it. I love it. Mindy, what about you? Are you hempy? Are you happy? Are you fired up?
Miss Min?
Yes, Miss Min.
Oh yes, of course I am, Billy. I'm so looking forward to this event. I'm so looking forward to sharing this with everyone in the world. And, you know, just like I said before, it's a blessing. You have to definitely do your research, open your mind to it, and once you see what it is, it's just, I am so thankful that I'm here and part of this amazing team. You know, you have a lot of amazing leadership skills, as everyone has seen here. I've known you for some time, and I'm just so grateful to you for bringing me in on part of this team. And with that in mind, you know, I have a pretty big heart, you know, and I love to help people. So I'm able to share this with everyone, and, you know, it's not only going to help them in so many ways financially and just like you said, happy. Let's have some fun with the youth too, you know?
Absolutely.
YPE. I love that.
Right, the young person evolution. And here's the thing, you don't have to be, you know, 23 or, you know, like Ethan, you know, between 18 and 25 in order to take a part of the young PE, the YPE, the young person evolution. It's all about how old you feel. You know, how, you know, where are you at in life in terms of the age bracket of how healthy and happy you are. And I think anybody can join this company and get excited and go out there and just absolutely share this with the world. Right now we're going to launch inside of all 50 states, and of course later on we will look at, you know, launching inside of other countries, but there's no information on that right now. I think just the 50 states alone, there's so many people to talk to. There's so many people that are looking for an opportunity. There are so many people that are looking for CBD, and we've got a tremendous time right now to go out there and to just let everybody know what's happening. Rodney Burton, if you're still with us, you know, you're somebody that you crank all day long. I'm sure you're tired right now, but how exciting is this? Are you fired up?
Man, I'm always fired up, man. You know, nothing happens until you get excited, man. Your excitement will equal your aptitude. You know, attitude equals aptitude, and aptitude equals the attitude. So I keep my excitement always high. I always keep my product on me because, you know, you're always going to see me with the CBD in my mouth, you know, smoking it and telling everybody about it. And that's how you sell yourself and your product, is by using it on a regular and daily basis. People always say, Rodney, what is that thing in your hand? I said, I'm glad you asked. You know, then I go into my spiel and they're excited. And I mean, that's how it is with me, man. I'm always that way.
You're a product of the product, and that's what it's all about. You know, I truly believe that, you know, if you're going to go out there and you're going to share something with people, if you're going to get excited and get other people excited, you got to enjoy that product. You got to have passion behind it. You got to use it and, you know, apply it or try it yourself. And I definitely love the hemp vape. It's totally different. It's not what people think. There's no nicotine or carbon in it. It's vapor. It's not smoke, and it's got CBD-rich hemp oil in it. And once you've done your research on what is CBD, I think you're going to get really, really excited. You're going to want to try that hemp vape. And guess what? You have an opportunity in 4 days to purchase hemp vape from the company and, you know, secure your spot inside of this fantastic launch that we're going to undertake on April 1st. John Sterling, I haven't called on you in a while. Are you excited, man? Are you fired up?
Of course I'm fired up. I already got the product and been using it. I just can't give you a testimonial just yet.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
I'm already fired up.
You know, what Troy loves to say is that, you know what, we've got the most incredible and amazing product on the planet, and I can't tell you anything about it. Which is actually, you know what, it's a great thing, because I'm telling you, man, everybody that's watching this, you know, that hasn't actually researched CBD, that has no idea what we're talking about, they're very curious right now. You're probably asking yourself, what are these guys and girls talking about? You know, if they got the most amazing product in the world, but they can't share it with us, maybe we should go out there and find out what they're talking about. And I encourage you to do so. So, John, you're excited? We're excited to have you. Right on. Awesome. Well, Tommy Armour, you've been around the game, like you said, for 30 years. Are you fired up?
I'm more fired up about this than anything I've ever done. So I'm very excited about it. The numbers are explosive. And I think the best thing is that we can talk about it, because then we don't say the wrong thing. So if we just get people, create excitement and get them on the calls, get them on the videos, it's just creating a lot of excitement. One of my friends, John Newman, who I think's on the call listening here, you know, he was telling people today, he says, hey, you know how you want to get involved in a ground floor opportunity? He said, well, I got something that's subterranean. We're not even in the basement yet. We're just getting started, and it's like, and everybody he's talking to is interested. So it's just be excited, talk to folks. This is an incredible opportunity, and it's kind of like, you know, the old cliche is that everything is coming together at the same time, but it really is. We got the people, we got the products, and we got the timing. So with everything going on, I've never felt like I've been in the right place at the right time like I am here at Kannaway. So I'm really excited about it.
I will second that, Tommy. I think we're all right there with you, man. We've never seen anything like it. We're all excited to be a part of it. We're all thankful and grateful that Mr. Neihart saw this amazing product that a company had produced and wasn't incorporating inside of network marketing about a year ago. And they set the stages, they set the groundwork, they set the foundation so that we can actually take a part of this opportunity and go share it with the masses. Christopher Rossi, give me an update. How many more people have joined Kannaway since, 15 minutes ago?
Let me check here. Let me check, Billy. Let me check.
I like to put you on the spot, Chris. Sorry about
That's all good. Now, I'm in, man. 10,746. Man, we're moving. Hey, Billy, I have a question. I have a question for you.
Yeah, I got an answer for you. Shoot away.
Would you like a T-shirt, Billy?
I would love a T-shirt.
Well, what if? Hold on. What if I just show you? What if I had a T-shirt for you, Billy?
Well, send it to me. Give it to me. Hand it to me.
Right now? You want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on just a second. Let me see what I can find here. You guys want a T-shirt? Anybody on the Hangout want a T-shirt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'll take one.
You want a T-shirt? Anybody?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I must have one. I must have one.
I must have
I
one.
must have one.
I must have one.
I must have one. I'm getting. I must have one. Hold on. Let me see what I can get here.
Heck yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I can figure out how to do a screen share. Where's the screen share button?
We haven't talked about share engine yet.
We haven't talked about share engine. How you like that?
Ooh!
Hot, man.
That's sick.
Oh yeah. I gotta have that ASAP.
Yeah, seriously.
Overnight it to me. Overnight it to me. Hey, I'll put it on my car.
Wait. Are you saying
Higher. Love it.
Are you saying that you like it?
No, man.
I love it.
We're all saying we like it, we love it, we want some more of it.
I thought
Hey, Chris, one thing that we forgot about when we were talking about numbers to order, we didn't throw in their lead lines, so you might as well go ahead and do that, because I think there's a lady or two on the panel this evening that's super excited about those shirts. So let's not forget about that and add those to the numbers, buddy.
that was the global debut, you guys. No one has seen that outside this office, so look forward to getting your Aspire Higher T-shirt.
If you guys are in San Diego, you may get one or two.
Ah.
I'll be there. Hey, Chris, I want my link on mine.
That's funny, Rodney. That's funny, man. Mindy, do you like them?
I love it. It's super hot. I can't wait to wear it. And I'll be there Saturday, so are they going to be available then?
Well, it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
It's a pretty good possibility.
Pretty good. It's going to be a surprise, huh? Well, yeah, Christopher, you've done an amazing job. Who's the one who put that together? Is that you?
That would be me, yeah.
Hussey did that in like an hour.
You have been amazing.
Okay, so if you know what he just did in an hour, putting that amazing logo together, you know that if he put his entire heart and soul and passion behind something that was a technology product that everybody could use to share with 300 plus social media networks, and he spent 9 months putting it together. You know how beautiful, awesome, and powerful it's going to be. And that product and that platform that Christopher's passion pushed and put together is called Share Engine. And that baby's going to launch April 1st. April 1, 2014, everybody inside of Kannaway is going to have one of the most amazing systems to go out there and duplicate and share across every social media platform. It's what Christopher calls monkey-proof. It's what I call grandma-proof. If you got 1,000 friends on Facebook and you want to learn how to monetize that social equity, if you want to learn how to when to post something, where to post it, what time and how to say what you want to say, Christopher Hussey's Share Engine is going to give you that avenue. It's going to give you that channel so that you can go out there and just push a button. It's turnkey, cookie cutter, copy and paste. Actually, it's not even copy and paste. You don't even have to go that far. It's click the button here to share on Facebook. Click the button here to share on Google+. Click the button here to share on Twitter. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and I don't think everybody's ready for it yet. What do you think, Christopher? Do you think they're ready for it?
I think that when
wait for it, and it's my Christopher Hussey impersonation.
You're just so funny. I think that it is revolutionary. I think it's going to be very, very cool, and I think some people are going to be really, really excited. You know what I'm even more excited about, Billy? And guys, I get really passionate. My throat does really hurt, and I get really passionate when I talk about this. But I've been involved in a couple of multi-level marketing companies myself. We've had some great success, offline and online. I'm a guy who doesn't really care what the tool is as long as the tool's effective, right? It's all about residual income and building networks and stuff like that. But I will tell you with absolute fact that no multi-level marketing company is going to do what Kannaway is doing. You see, we're in the cannabis industry, and in order to be in the cannabis industry, we have to protect our messaging. And you think that when you hear that, you think, oh, I'm not going to be able to do all the things that I could do. I'm not going to be able to market the way Rodney markets. I'm not going to be able to market the way that Dale markets. I'm not going to be able to market the way that Billy markets, right? Well, we take that with absolute seriousness, and what we did is we began as a company to say we're going to give Rodney the way he wants to market, and we're going to pay for it, and we're going to give Billy the way he wants to market, and we're going to pay for it. We are going to give offline marketers and online marketers and the bridge marketers that do both of that, and we're going to bring it to the table, and we're going to do it on a level that no multi-level marketing company has ever done before. Like tonight, right? Billy Funk is leading the corporate hangout. Next week, Dale's going to be leading the corporate hangout. We're going to have women's hangouts. Last night we had a youth hangout. We're going to have all the tools that you guys want. You're going to be the people leading it, and we're going to take care of the coin so we can all go out and make bank.
Right on, brother. Right on. If you don't know Christopher Hussey out there, well, I can tell you this. On a scale of 1 to 10, Christopher is almost always at a 10. His throat is definitely a little hoarse and sore, and so you saw him at a 1. So imagine what he's like at a 10.
Hey, Billy, I've met Christopher Hussey in person. He's a wild kind of guy for real. You just can't tell right now 'cause he's on camera. He's holding back right now. I met the dude live and in action.
Right on. Wesley, if you know what Share Engine is going to do for the internet marketing community, how powerful of a tool do you think this is going to be?
Just from what I've obviously heard, I think it's going to be very powerful. I mean, I consult with businesses anywhere from $5 million to $500 million on a regular basis and sell and market software that does just that by helping people better brand market themselves online. And for Chris to put something together to allow people to have access to that kind of tool, that kind of technology in 2014, it's just put everybody's ability to better market and brand themselves and introduce them to Kannaway on steroids.
Yeah, I like that. It is. It is going to. I mean, if you thought that Kannaway was something easy and simple for you to share with people right now and to get people excited about, wait till Share Engine is brought into the mix, because it's like Wesley just said. It's going to take something that, you know what, is powerful in and of itself, and it's going to be like putting it on steroids. It's going to, I mean, watch out. You know, I truly believe that, you know, as we approach the hour, you know, in 6 months, everybody that's inside of Kannaway is going to, you know, everybody that's looking at Kannaway right now is going to say one or two things to themselves. They're going to either say, I'm so glad I did, or, man, Billy, I wish I would have. I hope everybody that's watching this right now is not going to be in that second category. I hope you're going to be in the first category, and you say yes to Kannaway today. You click that button below. You get started today. You grab your sponsor's 7-digit code, and you say yes to Kannaway. You say yes to something that can absolutely revolutionize not just your life, not just your family's life, but can revolutionize the planet. We can shift the consciousness, we can shift the environment, and we can shift everybody to a higher level of being. And that was a pun intended, but not in the way you think.
Aspire higher, baby.
Aspire higher. I truly believe that, you know, how much you know, how much does you desire to aspire will determine how many people you can inspire. That's my quote of the day. Ethan Burke is talking to somebody right now, and why don't you talk to the camera, Ethan? What is that? Are you telling somebody about Kannaway?
Yeah, it's actually one of my best friends that I pulled over to Kannaway with me. His name is Zach Stroh, but yeah, he's asking some questions. So.
Right on. Larry Petrucci, in 20 seconds or less, why Kannaway, why now?
Billy, there's an old saying, if you give more than you expect to receive, you'll receive more than you ever expected. That's it.
I love it. Mindy Torres, you're on the chopping block. What's up, girl? 20 seconds or less. Why Kannaway?
It's the only way.
Love it.
It's the only way, for sure. I mean, there's no other way. You got to get on board with us, and that's it, you know? There's no other way. Kannaway.
I love it. Rodney Burton, 20 seconds.
Why not Kannaway? You know, sexy sales. And this is very, very sexy, bro. This is very sexy. Let's sell it.
Tommy Armour, why Kannaway? Why now?
Well, what we need to do is get to it and stop talking about it, and don't be shooting all over yourself. Don't be doing this. Just get it out of the way and get it done, because you're going to regret it later if you don't, because this is hot, and it's hot now, so get on it.
I love it. Eliminate all hesitation and procrastination to get to your destination. Just cut it out. John Sterling, 20 seconds, brother.
Unique product, open market, easy sell, and it's in the health industry. That's about it.
Calvin Harvey, 20 seconds.
It's a no-brainer. You know, you don't get too many no-brainers, and you know, in my opinion, and you know, to everybody that's watching right now, I always say, don't be one of those people that say, what if? What if I joined that hemp thing that they were talking about last year? Because I guarantee you that if you sleep on it, you're gonna lose so much money that could have been made. You know, just everything. Don't be the person that says what if. I've said what if a few times, and man, I totally regret it. And I wasn't gonna say what if on Kannaway, so I jumped on right away and hit the ground running. And that's it. Just don't be a what if. We don't want to see you in 2015 saying, you know, what if I would have joined that hemp thing they were talking about back in February of last year. Join now, guys.
I love it. Ethan Burke, 20 seconds.
2 words, Billy. Ground floor.
I love it. We're not even at the ground floor yet. I think we're like what Larry and Tommy were saying. We're below the ground. Wesley Samuels, 20 seconds, man.
Hey, look, there's 3 types of people out there, right? There's those that wonder what happened, and there's those that watch what happens, and then there's people like us that are taking our time to make things happen. You get to pick which type of person you want to be. I think we've already decided.
Awesome. Christopher Hussey, 20 seconds.
Guys, this is the place to be. I woke up on January 1st, and I called it the year of the H. My last name's Hussey. And then we decided, okay, I'd like to be here and building Kannaway, and this is it. So make it the year of you, and do it with the K-Way.
I love it. I love it. Here's everybody's call to action. Your first one. Go inside the Kannaway group right now, okay? Copy and save the picture that says 10,000 members in 4 days and post it to your timeline, okay? And hashtag it, hashtag Kway 10,000 members in 4 days. So, okay, hashtag Kway, and it's going to be 10,000 members in 4 days. You post it right next to it, and blast that picture across all social media. So there's your first call to action for everybody that's already inside the company. For everyone else that's watching this right now, they're saying, you're probably saying to yourself, okay, I'm curious, I'm interested, maybe I should do some more research. Well, here's what here's what you should or shouldn't do, because everybody on here was saying to you, you know what? Don't look back on this. Don't shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't should on yourself. Don't 6 months from now go, man, I wish I would have. Okay, take action today. If you sit here and do nothing, you're gonna sit here and get nothing. What does it cost you right now to join Kannaway? You can lock in your spot for free. So if you're interested, curious on any level whatsoever, go get your sponsor's ID. It's 7 digits long. Click the button below that says Join Now, and go through that process and lock in your spot inside of Kannaway. Okay, and then you can thank us later. You'll be so glad you did, because there's a tsunami on its way. I believe 4 days ago, like I said on the first Hangout, that the earth shifted. There was a giant quake that happened when we opened our doors, and a giant wall was created. A tsunami called Kannaway is headed your way right now. Are you going to run from it? It's not a wall of water. You don't need to. It's actually a wall of wealth and a wall of health. And you can position yourself right in front of the tsunami, and you've got the best vehicle to do that. And that's your voice, and that's social media, and that's your connections and relationships and all the people that are around you. Use your vehicles properly and surf this baby into shore and make it and take it as far as you want to go. So get started today. Get back with the person who invited this Hangout. Tell them you're ready to lock in your spot, and tell them you're ready to rock and roll and share Kannaway with everybody every day. Peace out, everybody.